You guys, welcome to another episode of Mission Ken Possible, where all things are possible and there's absolutely nothing that is impossible. That's right, you guys, we're going to be discussing the topic of having a successful interview. Okay, best practices for interviewing is what we're talking about. Alright, I just want to read something short to you because I got a lot of information to cover in a short amount of time. Okay, so I'm going to try to cram as much information as I can into this video so it'll help you have a successful interview and for you to be able to accomplish and actually knock out one of your goals is getting that job for this year. The first thing is I want you to really listen to this. This is the reason why this video was created. This video was created to give you information tools on how to successfully slam dunk any interview. Interviews can be intimidating and make you feel nervous. They can also make you feel as though you're not qualified enough for the job. Well, that's why I'm here. Yup, to help you conquer your fears and to slap doubt in the face. Alright, so that you can put confidence and boldness in its place. Replace doubt and discouragement and disbelief and fear. Put confidence and boldness in there that you know you got it. You got this. You guys, I want you to think about this real quick. The attitude before walking into your future has an impact on your outcome. The attitude before walking into your future has an impact on the outcome or your outcome. Alright, so however you're thinking about your future, that's going to have an outcome on how you're going to be in 5 years or in 10 years. You got to make sure that if it's not positive, you have got to change those thoughts and you have got to change whatever words that are coming into your mind or your brain or whatever you pondering about, twirling your fingers about or thinking about. Stop thinking about it and just do it and be great at it and be good at it, okay? Because there's nobody on this earth like you. You're the only person like you. Even if you're a twin, that twin is not identical to you. They may look identical, but on the inside, they're different from you. So, I want you to say to yourself, I can, I will, I must. We're talking about the interview. I can make it through this interview. I will make it through this interview. I must. I got a family to feed. I got kids to feed. I got bills to pay. I got vacations to take. I got people to bless. Okay? Because it's not about me. Alright? So, the other thing is think about the end result before you walk into that establishment. Embrace the thought of having that job. Dream about it. Ponder about it. Embrace and imagine yourself with that job. The excitement. All that nervousness goes away when you get excited. Okay? Because you got the confidence and the boldness. You've done everything necessary up until this point to be able to get this job. This is why I've been making all these videos, so you can get to this point and you can win. You can conquer. You can defeat. You can dominate. Alright? Alright, so without further ado, the very first thing is I want you to have a list of questions that you want to ask the interviewer. The interviewer is going to have some questions for you, but I want you to have some questions for the interviewer. Okay? One of the questions can be, what are the expectations for the job? What does the job expect of me? I'm a new kid on the block. What do they expect from me at an entry level? What do they want me to do? What do they want me to bring to the table? Ask yourself those things, okay? Am I expected to work on weekends and holidays? You got to ask yourself, because when those holidays and those weekends come around, you want to be looking culture shock. Like, man, they got me working on a Saturday? I can't believe this. Do they know what kind of life I live? It doesn't matter, because you got places that you're trying to go. You got people you're trying to meet. You got things you got to do. So it doesn't matter if you're working the weekends, every holiday, it don't matter. Because you're not going to let that get in the way or be a roadblock, a stumbling block between you and your future and where you're trying to go in life, alright? So, you want to ask them, do they have any retirement plans or stock options, okay? Any benefits packages? What's included in the benefits package? How long do I have to wait before I can buy stock? Okay? Tuition reimbursement. Is that covered in the benefits package of the plan? You know, because you might want to go to work and then go to school, go back to school. Okay, I encourage you to do that, alright? So, does the company offer any type of training or certifications to qualify for the job? What is required of me before I actually get the job? Okay? Or do they offer any extra training to do the job? which I'm sure they do, because most companies want to represent well. They want their associates to hang around and stay around, and they want them to do a great job. So if you don't have the necessary training, then you're not going to be good at that job. You got to have the necessary training that make you impactful and useful to the company. All right. So the other thing is questions the interviewer may ask you. They may ask you, like, what are some of your strengths? Okay, what are things that you excel at, that you're amazing at, that you just do well with the least amount of effort? Whether it be connecting well with people, whether it be a team player, whatever the case is. What are some of your weaknesses? That's another question. They may ask you, what are some of the things that you need work on, or things that you want to get better at? Okay, you have to be real with yourself, ladies and gentlemen, okay? This is not a question that, everybody likes to answer, but it has to be answered if you want to be transparent with these people in this interview, okay? If you want to make a lasting impact on that interviewer or that boss lady or boss man, you have to be real with yourself. Be transparent with them. Okay, what are some of the things that you're struggling with as far as like you want to become better at? Okay, whether it be book reading or follow through, whatever it is. Okay, so even if it's I get dedicated into a job so much that I spend so much time into it. That's a weakness, but that's a good weakness. So you want to market yourself. You don't want to make sure the weakness make you feel like you're inferior to the job or the question. You want to make sure the weakness is a good weakness, where it's give you nice character and balance in that interview, okay? The other thing is, what are some of the questions that the interviewer may ask me? Okay? And so, what are your strengths? What are some of your weaknesses? What do you like to do for fun? This is not rocket science. You know what you like to do for fun. I'm going to use myself for an example. I like to have fun with my family. I like to spend time with my family. I like to cook. I like to bake. I like to set aside time to make others around me feel special. I like to build them up and encourage them the same way I'm doing to you right now. I'm in my lane, you guys. That's what it's about. They want to hear you open up. It shouldn't be a situation to where they're asking you 21 questions and you giving them 2 answers. That's not right. It should be the exact opposite. You should be asked 2 questions and you give them 21 answers. You're answering questions before they even ask them. That's how you put the nail in the coffin with an interview. They might even ask you, why did you choose our company? What makes our company stand out or against our competitors? What do you notice when you go into one of our establishments amongst our competitors? How well do you notice our people treating the customers or the clients? They want to know those things. What do you notice? I want you to also do some research on that company. See where the company is going and growing, because a company can be going down in the dumps. That's not going to be any good for you. They could be having a major layoff around the corner, but you don't know that coming in. So you want to make sure that you do a lot of research on that company. Ask yourself, man, is this something that I can see myself doing 5 years from now? And if it's not, that's okay. You know what? But it's not where we start, it's where we finish. So, and how we started and how we finish. So you want to make sure that you do everything in your power to do the research and the homework on that company so that you have the best outcome is possible for you in your situation, okay? All right, so the other thing is, familiarize yourself with that company's mission. Every company has a mission. They have a goal in line for that establishment, where they're trying to go, where they see themselves in the far future, okay? And we talked about this before. You got to see yourself going in positive places and good places, okay, in the future. And the company has that same idea, that same mission, that same just goal of accomplishing everything that they want to accomplish for the betterment and having a lasting impact on the legacy of that company. So you want to find out where they've been, where they are, and where they are growing. Not going, growing, developing, okay? And the other thing I want you to remember before I end this segment is that you got to remember, you guys, that there's 1,000 other people that are looking for and wanting the same position and job as you. 1,000. Oh my gosh, even 100 is a lot, but 1,000 people? They want the same position. They want the same opportunity that you have at that present time to get that job. So you got to ask yourself, what am I going to do different that's going to allow me to stand out amongst the crowd, everybody else? What's going to make me more marketable amongst or against all those that are competing for that position? And you know, we don't compete, you guys. We dominate, okay? That's what we do. We don't sink, we swim. All right? We don't compete, we dominate. You're a winner. You were born to win. You didn't get to this point just to stop. You can't stop. You will not stop. You must not stop. You can apply that to any area of life, and I think that you guys will actually get that job, embrace that job, reach a level of success that you didn't think that you would be able to. But take it serious, you guys. This interview is very crucial, okay? You got to be victorious in this thing, okay? Because they can hire you right on the spot by what they see in the interview. And the other thing that I didn't mention at the very beginning of the video is that when you get invited to sit into that office, do not take the seat on your own. Do not sit on your own. Do not sit on your own. It can be tempting. When they invite you into that office or at that table, stay standing. Do not sit. I have to repeat that. Do not sit. This can be the determining factor whether or not you get the job or you don't get the job. Do not sit. Okay? Do not sit. Wait for them to seat you down. That's all I have. Mission Kim Possible. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment below. Share this. People need to hear this. This is good information, you guys. On the 21st, I'll be celebrating 17 years of being with my company, okay? I'm excited about that. I started when I was 15. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm 32 years old. Just had a birthday. Thank God for that. So, please like, share, comment, or subscribe, and give this to somebody that needs this, okay? And including yourself. Look at it over and over and over again. All right, you guys, thank you for your support. Peace. Mission Kim Possible.